shamanettes, it's Suzanne, the beauty shaman. So we are here today to talk about crow's feet. So if you're over the age of like 30, 40, you've got crow's feet. I want you to know I love crow's feet. I feel like it's because I've laughed so much and had so much fun in my life. And I hope you look at it that way too, that you don't look at it too negatively. It is a sign of a life well lived. And I love that aspect. So today, though, we are going to talk about ways to minimize them, just to soften them down. If you want to get something more invasive that does more quick fix type things, I'll talk about that at the end of the video. But at the beginning, we're just going to talk about some practical things that you can do to minimize the fine lines around your eyes, which are known as crow's feet. All right, so before we get started, please visit my website at thebeautyshamanstore.com and sign up for my newsletter while you're at it for discounts and insider information. And also hit the subscribe button and the bell to be alerted every time I upload a video. All right, let's get going. All right, so what causes crow's feet? And many of you are laughing. You're like, age? Yeah, sure, we get older and it happens, right? But what are some of the actual causes besides just aging? Like, what is it about aging? Basically, the skin around our eyes begins to thin, right? Our skin gets thinner as we get older. UV ray damage, things like pollution, fewer oil glands, makes our skin less supple, drier, and natural loss of fat beneath the skin. So those are the things that actually cause it. Now, by building connective tissue, by supplements, internal, I talk about this a lot, we're going to hit on this, you can help to strengthen it underneath, and then using some topical things, you can help to minimize it that way. I always go for a two-pronged approach. I'm never like, hey, just do topical things. I always feel like we got to like throw everything at it. That's always my mentality, throw everything at it. So we're going to do that today. Okay, so internally, what can you do internally? So my broken record is always on taking supplements. I love vitamin C. I think you should take about 5,000, between 4 and 5,000 milligrams a day if you are postmenopausal. Your body needs it so much. And what it doesn't need, it gets rid of. Many of you just take a multivitamin. That's not enough. I would take an individual vitamin C. Please go to my Amazon store down below. And I have the brands, everything, very easy to click on and shop that if you want to know what I use. I would say I take 2 in the morning, 1,500 milligrams. I take 2 in the morning and 2 at night. And it really makes a huge difference on my skin. That will help to strengthen your connective tissue, which is really what we're talking about here. Also taking your omegas, your 369 omega oils is another great one to take. Vitamin A can really help. Vitamin A, vitamin C, and your omegas are huge for strengthening the connective tissue in your skin. You'll notice a big difference in your fine lines, particularly your crow's feet, when you start doing that. Another great trick to build connective tissue is bone broth. You can make your own. You can buy it in the store. You can order from Beauty in the Broth. I love this company. They send you in concentrated form. It's a concentrate. Comes right to your front door. I love that. So great. And it's delicious. So easy peasy if you're looking for something like that with bone broth. But that can really help to build collagen and connective tissue, taking collagen internally in a vitamin source or making smoothies with collagen. There's all kinds of ways to get it more. All right, what about externally? What can you do externally? Those are the internal bits. What are the external bits? So in my opinion, you don't need an eye cream. I'm not a big eye cream fan. If you watch me, you know this is true. I haven't used an eye cream in years, but I do use a really great serum and a great moisturizer, because the skin around your eyes is the same as the skin on your butt. There is no difference. There's not different types of skin. I used to work for a cosmetic line that wanted me to say that. I didn't know at the time that it wasn't true, but it's not true. Basically, in order to really hydrate on the eyes, you want to use a great serum that you use all over your face, and you just use it around your eyes as well, and that'll really help. Use a great vitamin C serum. Be sure it uses tetraisopalmitate. That is the premium type of vitamin C. The vitamin C I use is Truth Treatments. It has 80% vitamin C in it. And I take that and I use a drop around my eye area and on my fine lines. And that can really help to minimize, because it's giving your skin the nutrients it needs in order to have cell turnover, in order to strengthen the skin. It really makes a big difference. I'm a big fan of vitamin C serums. Hyaluronic acid can also make a big difference. It is safe to use around your eye area as long as the percentages aren't too high. I like to take a little bit of the hyaluronic acid, with my vitamin C serum and a little bit of biomimetic mist, which helps its efficacy. And I put it all around my eye area and my face, and automatically it starts to strengthen my skin and plump it up just a little bit. It's lovely. All right, so peels really make a big difference too. Using a peel, you have to watch you don't get it in your eye. That can be very painful. But if you go to an esthetician and they use an acid peel on you, that helps to encourage cell turnover. Damaging your skin a little bit using peels, microdermabrasion, microneedling, these sorts of things can really help your skin to have cell turnover. And it tells your skin, oh, it's time to make more cells. And then if you're doing all the healthy things like taking your vitamin C and your vitamins, I've done other videos on vitamins, I'll put it up here in the corner, then your body says, oh good, and it reaches for all of that healthy nutritional supplements, all those nutrients, and it minimizes your fine lines. So nutrition is a huge part of it. Nutrition is 80%, believe it or not, and 20% is actually topical. So keep that in mind as we're going along. You're just like, oh, who cares about the vitamins? No, it's more important actually. That's why I always touch on it. LED light therapy is another strategy. It's less invasive than say using Botox and fillers. It builds collagen without damaging the skin, which is really awesome. Okay, I just touched on Botox and fillers. That is a quick fix. Many of you just want to run to the quick fix. That's fine, go ahead. But what I would say is do the other stuff as well. And the quick fix then you'll notice even more of a difference. If you do the quick fix, as soon as that fades, everything's going to go back to how it was. But if you're doing both, you'll really notice it long term of how much healthier your skin is, how much more your complexion grows. Then if you want to use your fillers or your Botox or whatever you want to use around your eye area, knock yourself out. But you're already coming from a place of health, which is far better than just using only these kind of more invasive means, which is better than using these kind of neuromodulators, Botox, Dysport, Xeomin, those kind of things. So just keep that in your back pocket. I think it's a good knowledge source that it isn't just all about those kinds of things. It's really about your health. So those are my strategies for fine lines around your eyes. I hope this has been helpful. Please write down below if you have another strategy that you really love, or maybe you want to make a comment or add any information, maybe something I forgot. I always love to hear from you and I always respond. Love your body, take care of your body, be your highest and best self. Thank you so much for watching.